I just love that we have him in studio. I got to meet this gentleman maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago randomly, and I think we had a quick drink together, but as I left, I was like, oh my gosh, that was Ronan Keating. That was Ronan Keating. And now he's in the studio with us. It's Ronan Keating.
Legend.
My gosh, you are a legend. You're an icon, mate.
Stop.
You are.
Don't.
You know that.
No.
You are.
No.
You are.
Stop.
Wait,
Keep it coming.
You did. I was gonna say, it's like,
More. No.
Come on, it's iconic.
Yeah, you've just done so much in your career, from obviously, being in Boyzone back in the day to doing your solo thing, and it's always hard, I'm sure, and I want to talk more about that, going out of a boy group or a group to a solo career.
Yeah.
Many people try it, many people fail at it. You have successfully done it, obviously.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, 1993 was that
93 we started, yeah. That's when it all began.
1993.
Yeah, were you even born, Chris?
Yeah, I was. Thanks. Yeah.
What
Yeah,
a compliment.
long time ago.
Appreciate it. So you were 90. How old were you?
I was 16 when the band started.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I should have been climbing trees and cycling my bike, and I was traveling around the world. It was madness. The whole thing was mad.
And how did it? But it's before TV shows. It's before American Idol.
There was TV shows.
Yeah,
it was black and white. TV shows.
That cast.
Not that old.
There were horses going up and down the street. No,
Yeah.
but it's before, like, now when they find artists, it's on a TV show or it's TikTok or it's social media. This is was it an advertisement in the paper?
Yeah, exactly that. I was working in part-time. I was working in a shoe shop, and the Evening Herald, which was a newspaper that came out in the evening. Back then, I don't know if you remember, but newspapers would come out in the morning and the evening. Anyway, the evening paper came out, and there was an advertisement, and this guy was on the front of the paper. His name Shane Lynch, who became one of the members of the band, but he was looking for the Irish answer to Take That. And I thought, I like this. I was in school bands. I was a singer in a rock band in school, but I never thought something like this could happen. And I went around the corner to this, literally around the corner from the shoe shop to the audition. 300 guys were there. One of them was Colin Farrell.
No way.
You're joking.
I remember seeing Colin in the lineup thinking, he looks like a pop star. He had a red bandana on his head. He just looked cool.
That's crazy.
And I thought, he's going to get in. And Danny from The Script, Dan was there.
Wow. Are you serious?
Oh yeah, there was a whole, look, it's a small island. There's not many, not many of us on the island. And so we all wanted it, and I was lucky to.
What did you sing?
I sang Father and Son, Cat Stevens.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who lives here as well?
Yeah, Cat. I met him for coffee a few weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
He does live here. I always hear that.
That's a legend.
Yeah, but
that's a legend.
I've always heard. I thought that was like a myth that Cat Stevens lives here.
Yeah, Cat loves it here. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So you sung the song, and then from there it was you're in.
Came back for another audition a week later. I sang James Taylor, Fire and Sun. Sorry, what was it called? Fire and Rain, should I say? Yeah. And then I got in the band. Yeah.
But was it true that when you went on that TV show with the dancing thing?
We
don't want to talk about it, but
well, you are.
But I'm sorry,
don't.
But you didn't even have a song at that point,
I don't know what you're talking.
Clearly,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
No, maybe he doesn't want me to talk about it.
Well, now we got to talk about it because I want to know what's going on.
Don't talk about it.
I wouldn't. Leave it alone. Walk away. A very famous Irish TV show called The Late Late Show, and we were formed on the Thursday, and we went on the show on the Friday.
Oh.
We had no song. Clearly, when you see it, we had no dance routine, nothing. It was just chaos.
So what did you sing?
We didn't.
It sounds like this show. It sounds like what we do every day.
I'm so happy this is a radio show we're on right now, and it's not like, let's cut to the clip.
So what did you do? You just danced around?
Exactly.
Like awkwardly?
To like house music. It was amazing.
I think you own that. I reckon now you guys.
I didn't own it.
You should own it.
And I tried to own the clip. I tried to buy the clip.
So you could delete it from the universe?
Yeah, RTE, the network wouldn't sell it to us.
This is really exciting, and I want Boyzone you're doing a tour. You're going to go do a couple of shows.
Yeah, we're doing a couple of shows. We're playing the Emirates Stadium in London.
That's so cool, man.
On the 5th and 6th of June.
Can you open up with that? Open up with that.
Yes.
Own it.
Yeah, we've got a pretty serious opening. It's going to be We looked at it and we thought about it. We've got S Club 7. They're going to open for us on Friday.
I want to go.
Yeah, Bewitched are opening for us on the Saturday.
What?
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
So this is. I mean, how many were you expecting in Emirates Stadium?
About 50,000.
My gosh, man, 50,000. Now for you, because you've had a magnificent solo career, which we're going to talk about, but to come back with the boys.
Yeah.
How is that going to be? Is it emotional? Because there would have been a lot of like ups and downs in a group.
Look, so we went and we did the famous. We did a documentary. We did it. You know, it came out last year, and you know, you never know how your little story's going to go and how people are going to take it. And it was crazy how it was kind of, you know, welcomed. People thought it was, it's the most successful documentary in the history of Sky Television in 40 years.
Wow.
Right? It broke all the records. It was crazy. So off the back of it, the phones started ringing. People wanted us to come back and do shows. And then this big tour was offered to us, like 40 arenas across UK. And if you watch the documentary, you realize, you know, the band aren't coming back together, because it's heavy. This is not an easy documentary to watch. It's warts and all. And, you know, for our own mental health, we finished in 2019. We finished the world tour it was Japan was the last shows, and it blew up. It went off. It didn't end well between the band. Right. And you see all of this in the documentary. So, you know, when this offer came out for the tour, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't think I can come back with the boys. And, you know, we all felt, you know, different about it. And then I get a call from Ed Sheeran, and Ed says to me, Ro, just watch the documentary. Best thing I've ever seen. You got to get the band back together. And I was like, no, man, I can't do it. You know, you saw the documentary. You see. And he goes, I get it. I said, could you do one? He said, no. He said, could you do one big show? And I said, well, maybe. And he goes, I've got a guy who's going to make it happen. And Ed Sheeran was the guy who made these 2 stadium shows happen.
Wow.
Ed really, you know, he's a big part of that. So
I love that.
So it's 2 shows and that's it. It's not a, you know, let's see what happens. There's no new music. There's none of this, you know. It's not a, you know, getting the band back together. There's not a reunion. Yeah. It's just
2 shows, which is 5th and 6th of June. Emirates Stadium in London. This is. You believe this could be the last 2?
Oh, I don't believe it. I know it.
Okay,
you're calling it. You're calling that
100%. It is the last thing we will do together. It has been, you know, there's a lot that goes into a show like this. This is not a, you know, a City Hall show or, you know, I played Media City here November last year. One of my favorite gigs I've done in years, actually. I loved it. And, you know, putting something like that together, I called the band, can you be there? Now I'm talking about my band, musicians. Can you be, get there. We got me lighting guy, I've got that, you know. You can put something like that together in a week, 2 weeks. We started this last summer, putting this together.
Everyone's in different directions, right?
Yeah, it's hard.
No, but what happens? Because I'm always about never say never. You're on the 6th night, the second night.
Yeah.
You got 50,000 people who have they're in tears. You'll have everyone doing what they do, and then you look at each other.
Yeah.
And you think to yourself, okay, maybe we can just. You've already done all the hard work. You've got it all planned now. You've got the systems in place. You've done everything. Yeah. Go on a mini tour. You'll look back. You'll look back.
This is a mini tour.
No, but when you're 70 years old, you're 70 years,
that's not far away.
No, go away. You got time. You got time. But no, because when you're older, you know, you might look back and go, we should have done it. We should have done one more, and that could sit with. I just think it's
but
that.
This is the one more.
This is it. Okay,
and that's the thing. And,
okay,
and, you know, we did all the TV and the promo for it, and there's people coming from all around the world. They're traveling from Europe. They're coming from here. We got friends traveling from the UAE.
So cool.
But, you know, people coming from all over America, Australia. All the Australians are coming in because they know this is it. It's the last shows. It's not going to happen, and that's kind of what we wanted. We wanted to bring everyone together for these shows, and we got 50,000 a night, so we have to fill it. We can't do that again. You know.
Yeah.
There's not that many people that like Boyzone.
I don't know.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I feel like there's a resurgence now, and if you think about it, all the people who grew up kind of with you. They got adult money now, my friend.
Well,
They've got the money to go to places and
it's mad.
do it.
They're bringing their kids as well.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many people bringing their kids to the shows.
Well, people want to go. People want to feel nostalgia. Like, you know, we're all living in this tech-savvy world with social media and everyone on their screen. So we're all going back to what we feel our childhood was like, or when we were younger, where we felt life was better. Yeah. So your group, for example, Boyzone, and you as a solo artist, when I hear your music, it instantly puts me in a place where I was, quote unquote, having an easier life. Life was simple.
It was simple.
You get me?
Absolutely. 100%.
So that's why I believe in artists like yourself, a group like Boyzone, instantly like, oh my gosh, they're coming out. Let's buy those tickets, right?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Well, it's going to be like, I think, the concert of the summer, you know, like the Oasis was, because people love that nostalgia. But You know, I mean, not many artists, in my opinion, have a bigger solo career than the actual band. Your songs, I think, were bigger than Boyzone.
Well, thanks very much.
In my opinion.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I was very lucky that I had the kind of stepping stone of the movie Notting Hill to bring out When You Say Nothing at All, which was, you know, I was still in the band when I released that, so it was kind of testing the water. And then the record company say, hey, that went well, let's make an album. And then I go off to America and I make that first solo album, and it just blew my mind. Roller Coaster, If Tomorrow Never Comes, those songs I just never knew, or Loving Each Day, I never thought it would do what it did. And still, you know, here I am, 26 years later, still getting away with it. They haven't found me out yet, Rossi.
How long when did you get married?
Storm and I married. Will be 11 years this August.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that your first and only marriage? I don't know.
No.
You're done. Okay. Because I was just thinking, you're good looking now, but mate, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, with that solo career, life must have been really, really good.
Oh, okay, right, yeah, man. I was. Yeah.
It's just like you're just like chiseled everywhere, blonde boy, like
everywhere.
just singing. Then he starts like he looks good, like he's already good when he walks in a room, and then he starts his singing, and he's like he's got a voice as well. Yeah. He's a triple threat. He's not good for people like us. You did radio in the UK. Morning radio. You did this kind of show. For 7 years.
7 years
on Magic.
I did indeed.
How did
Actually, I did the show from here.
I remember.
You allowed me to use one of your studios, and I was taking a holiday with the family here, and I did the show every morning.
What made you want to get into morning radio?
You know, when you're I'm 33, 34. Hard for an Irishman to say that. 33 years. 33 to third year. Doing this, and you got to find other ways to entertain people and to stay relevant and to
get it.
Because someone else comes along the next day, Sheeran, Niall Horan, whoever it may be, comes along, and they're thinking, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna fall between the cracks in the road. So you've got to find other ways. So I've hosted TV shows. I've done radio for 7 years.
You woke up. You woke up at we wake up 4:30ish.
4:30 every morning. Got my car had my coffee in the car. Arrived. Got the newspapers. Read them.
How'd you rate?
We were good. Yeah, we did
Magic,
well.
right?
Yeah, Magic.
That's hard. We do radio. You get, if you don't know, when you do a radio show, you get ratings kind of like every 3 months, and you sit down, you find out how many people listen to the show, and if you drop, it's so bad for your ego when you drop. Like, oh, you've lost so many listeners this month. And
but in the UK, they send out little books, right?
Radar books.
Radar books. They send these books out, and people tick boxes and say what they listen to. It's mad.
I know, but it's one of them where it's like, I've forgotten to do the book.
Oh no, I just tick that one anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would. It's wild. I would have listened to you without knowing who Ronan Keating was. I feel like you've got a likable.
Yes,
you're
correct,
a likable person.
Stop it.
But then
having face for radio, as they say.
No, not at all. No. But I think I love that you got into that. So the solo career, you're in Boyzone, and then you go out and you have a solo career.
Yeah, but hang on. But let me go back to radio. Let me say this: I think radio is one of the most important mediums on the planet, and through all of the changes that we've seen in media over the last 30 years, from CDs to downloads and the internet and so on. You're speaking to people in their houses every morning. Right now, this is what you're doing. You're in the shower, you're in the car, you're in the kitchen, whatever it may be. You communicate with people, and we were lucky to be able to do it through COVID, which I know you guys did too.
Yeah.
And that was one of the most important things to connect with people at home who felt lonely and scared and isolated. The power of radio is so unbelievable. I'm such a fan, and I listen to you guys every morning on the school run, right?
Thank you. On the school run. We love that. No, we think the same thing when it comes to radio. We know there's so many obviously other mediums. There's podcasts and there's TikTok and there's all that, but that one-on-one live communication between two people happens on radio every day, and it ain't going anywhere. Thank you for saying that. Boyzone to your solo career. I grew up in Australia, in Sydney. I know you're a rock star everywhere around the world, but I think in Australia, Sydney, you were beyond everyone, right?
I love Australia. Yeah, I love being there. I met my wife there. Storm's Australian. I was doing X Factor. Remember that TV show? Not back in. Man, I was on for 5 years. I'm doing The Voice now in Australia, so I've been there the last couple of years.
Amazing.
And I love being down there. It's an amazing country, as you know.
Your solo career, what was the first song that you dropped?
Well, When You Say Nothing at All was kind of the Stepping Stones song. That one.
What a tune.
Yeah.
Did you know it was going to do what it did?
Well, it was pretty special. So Richard Curtis, who made Four Weddings and a Funeral and had that huge hit with Love Is All Around, which was number one for 872 weeks. Something like that anyway. Close. He came to me and said, I want you to sing this song in the movie. And I thought, well, okay, who's in the movie? And he said, oh, Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant.
Wow.
Went, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah. But it was so iconic.
Yeah, it was crazy. I remember at the premiere when the world premiere in London, and Julia came over and she gave me a big hug and she went, oh my Lord, she said, this song, she said, it made me cry the first time I heard it. And I thought, oh man, this is it.
You're in.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Madness.
And with a song like this, you said it was written by...
This is a country song originally recorded by Alison Krauss, Paul Overstreet, written Don Schlutz, and so they wrote it for the country market 10 years before.
That's awesome.
And then Richard came to me with the song.
And who made the arrangement? Is it you singing it, or do they like, Ronan, we want you to go this? And
no, it was just me. Steve Lipson, my producer, we just got in the studio and, hashed it around. And
it's awesome.
I think you put your own spin on these songs, like Father and Son, obviously. You put your own spin on that. And then If Tomorrow Never Comes as well. These were all my karaoke songs, by the way.
Oh, were they?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where they still are?
Well, they still are, yeah.
Good to hear.
I sang If Tomorrow Never Comes for my nan.
Oh, that's cute.
She died soon after that.
Rossi.
It was the singing. He does it all the time.
Yeah, Rossi.
Few people have died after he sung, honestly, yeah.
Stop.
No, but it is so good, the songs, yeah.
But your solo career, like this one for me, this makes me feel good. This makes me feel good.
Don't fight it.
You could go on a drive and just listen to Ronan songs.
Oh, it's mad. Greg Alexander, who he was a band called the New Radicals. You only get what you give, right?
Yeah.
You know that song, right?
What a song.
He wrote this. He wrote Roller Coaster. He knocked on my door, literally knocked on my hotel door in Los Angeles with this song, a cassette. And, I didn't know who he was.
You're joking.
And he is the maddest guy. I love him to bits.
You must have remarkable stories. You must, I can imagine who you talk. I mean, you talk about Ed Sheeran helping you write your song right now that you got an album.
Yeah,
you're working on an album
on the way,
with Ed Sheeran.
And first single is with Ed, yeah.
Wow. He sings on it, or it's more him writing?
He'll be on it. Yeah, we're just finishing it. Yeah, he play guitar and he's doing backing vocals. Yeah.
Like, do you know David Beckham? Like, I feel like these people are like all like who do you? I'm saying you must have met so many people in the industry, and so many people have come up to you. Have you got a book? Is there a book?
No, I probably should.
Yes.
At some stage, but a book is something it finishes everything.
No,
really. That's at the end.
No.
No?
No. Do a book now.
Have you a book?
Not yet.
Okay.
I think it's cool because especially now, as you were saying earlier, that there's a whole new generation of people discovering your music, etc., and your story. So it'd be cool to read about your story now and then.
Wow, I don't know if I'm ready.
And for the kids as well.
You'd have so many. I can't imagine
the stories.
What's in your vault?
There's a lot.
Yeah, we're the greatest cover band in the world, Ronan Keating, and we're going to show you. We're going to show you how you probably should have done this song.
Okay.
All right. Rossi and I were.
Wait, did you say how he should have done? Have some respect, Kristen.
No, we're duvet. Rossi and I were living in LA in the mid-90s. We were budding actors. He was like Affleck, I was like Damon.
Okay. Yeah.
We were doing some big movies. What was the one that we did again?
Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights.
Oh, you did
Yeah,
you?
we're in the background.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were
We just had an off-camera job.
Off camera. We're off camera
We've
for
all
a lot
seen
of
that
it.
movie before.
Yeah. So, anyway, the union ended up just crashing on us. We didn't know what to do. We had no money.
We didn't join Equity, so we couldn't.
So we went on the corner of Highland and another street.
We were in Le Chateau Marmont.
Le Chateau.
Le Chateau Marmont.
Yeah, we were in there, weren't we? Do you remember?
I remember.
Le Chateau.
Cyndi Lauper was there at that time. Do you remember? She was smoking a cigarette and I told her stop smoking.
Yeah.
And she said, girls just want to have fun, Chris. I went, oh, that's right. Anyway, we went on the side of the street. We started performing. We realized we are the greatest cover band in the world. So we're about to perform for you your song, When You Say Nothing at All.
Right.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't know if I am.
Should I turn my chair like I'm on The Voice?
Yes!
Yeah,
I'd only turn your chair if you feel like they've done a good job.
If you can, rate us at the end.
Okay.
All right, you ready? You want to get in? Secret handshake?
Oh, you may want to see the secret handshake.
I don't never want to see that bit again.
You're welcome.
Sorry, 2, 2, 2, test it.
2, 2, Ronan. 2, 2, Ronan. Ronan. I always tune myself in by saying your name. It's weird.
What key is that, Chris, out of curiosity?
Ronan.
It's the key of life.
Ronan.
Okay, Chris, you be Julia Roberts. I'll be Hugh Grant.
Am I first or second?
I'll go first because I know what I'm doing. It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart.
Bye, Rossi.
Thank you, mate.
Wait for the bad part.
Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. He likes it, look.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Try as I may, I can never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing.
You ready?
The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. He's turned around
in your eyes, saying you never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You can do it. This is your bit. Go.
Come on, Chris.
You say it best.
Oh, wow.
When you say nothing at all.
What? That
Wasn't that bad?
Not bad.
Actually, all right.
Good.
We're good. Leave it at that. No,
I think he thinks.
I got the second chorus.
Okay,
Shut up!
relax, dude.
I think
Relax.
he thinks we're serious. All day long.
Shut up!
Hear people
Talking out loud.
Oh, yeah.
Give me my limelight in front of Ronan. Well, when you hold me
This is why we
near,
can't leave you.
drown out the crowd.
Let me help you. I'm here to
He
help.
loves it. He loves me.
I'm here to
He
help.
loves me. Try as they may, they can never define
Do it in time.
what's been said between your heart and mine. Everybody!
Okay.
Your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall.
Yes.
Let me do it. You say it best when you say nothing at all.
Let's go higher than there.
That's it, Ronan.
Well, lads, well done.
Out of
Thank you.
10, out of 10, Ronan?
I'm quite surprised how good that was.
Thank you very much.
Rossi, yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Thank you.
Fell at the front. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, Chris,
okay.
not so great.
If
Okay.
one of us-
He didn't give me time. He didn't give me my space.
I can see that Rossi's done his homework here.
Yeah.
He knows the song.
I'm a fan.
The other fella, he doesn't have the timing.
So-
It's because he didn't let me have the time, Ronan.
Yeah.
So, I think going on to the next
duo
round.
needs to be. I think we need to split this duo.
Oh,
up.
I
I'm
see.
thinking. Yeah,
Oh.
I think what we need to do here is break them up. They're two solo artists going
I
in
see.
two different directions. That's
I
what's happening.
see.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
one was to go solo out the two, who would
Solo,
be the
we
most
can't hear him.
solo?
Solo, we can't hear him is probably the right way.
all right,
and I
yeah.
don't like being the mean judge here.
Yeah, sure.
but,
All right, Ronan.
I think-
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
So I mean, you know, there's no doubt.
So
I wouldn't
just-
have anybody else host a radio show other than Chris Fade.
It's okay.
But singing songs.
So just to
leave
be
that-
clear,
Yeah.
just because I think we need to settle this once and for all, because
Yeah.
we fight every week. Ronan, once and for all, who is the better singer
No,
in
don't
Duvet?
answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer it.
Don't
No,
answer
no,
it.
answer. It's
No,
fine.
no,
I got you.
don't.
I got
Chris
you.
has told me not to answer.
No, don't answer
I
that.
got
Thanks.
you.
Blair's on. Hi, Blair. What would you like to say?
No, I'd just like to say that, I mean, that was fantastic. That was just, other than Ronan's rendition, the best I've ever heard. It was brilliant.
Oh,
So,
well
Thanks,
done.
you
Blair.
guys are
Love
great.
that.
What a team.
Thank you, Blair. Appreciate you. Hear that,
Thanks,
Ronan?
Blair.
I love that. Thank you, Blair.
Thank you. If you needed us to open up for Boyzone,
Yes, no. Absolutely not. Definitely not. S Club 7 will be there.
you live in Dubai. You move. How did this happen? How did you go to now Dubai is home?
I've been coming to Dubai since probably 2002 or 3, and I love it here. It's an incredible way of life. It's fantastic. Also, most importantly for me, it's kind of the center of the earth. So I can be anywhere in one flight.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable. In Australia, because it happens where I can get a call on a Tuesday. Can you be in Jakarta on Friday for a wedding, or in Sydney for a horse race event where they want you to perform a song, or back in Europe so I can be anywhere in one flight. And
Smart.
It is gold.
Yeah.
Emirates, the way that they roll out their service is so good, and I'm a big fan. So there's no better way to travel. So for me, I love being here. Incredibly safe, which is what I love for my children. When I was a kid, as you guys will know, you'd go out in the morning and you wouldn't come home until you were hungry, right?
Yeah.
That's the way it was in the summertime or the weekends or what it was. Your parents wouldn't see it. And it's got that same vibe here, and I love that. My kids go out on their scooters or their bikes or their roller skates, and they're safe and they're happy and they love it. The school's brilliant. So I really, genuinely love being here.
I love that. Does it make you proud when someone always talks so highly of? And then now you pass on, because we've been here for 20 years nearly. Yeah. Wow. So then you're 19 and 18, and we've felt that about the city and the country. Yeah. And then when new people come in like yourself, who have got a huge platform and a lot of people know you, and then you say it's like this domino effect. 100%, and we love that. It's like a family. It's like a community.
Oh, it really is. And it's not until, there's a lot of people like Rio Ferdinand. Rio came out last year, and we were chatting before he came out, and there's just one you got to get here.
Yeah,
you realize, and wow.
Isn't it?
This is what we were missing.
You're like, this is how it should feel like. This is great.
And that sunshine out there,
beautiful.
Nothing like real vitamin D.
Well, Ronan, before you leave, we're going to play a little game called Blind Ranking. We play this occasionally with some artists that we have in. Now, Blind Ranking, the last person we did it with was Brett Lee, Australian cricketer Brett Lee.
Oh yeah,
who's a good mate, and so. What we basically put him was like, we're trying to find blind ranking the best cricket players of all time.
Okay.
Right? That's what we did with Brett Lee.
Yeah.
Now with you, we're going to do blind ranking, which means you don't know what boy band we're going to mention next. Okay. But you have to rank them from 1 to 10.
The best boy bands of all time. Now, I'm going to put the disclaimer here so you don't get in trouble. They're 1 to 10. Now, 10 does not mean they're bad. It just means they're not...
good.
They're not number one in your eyes.
Don't worry.
There's no hate or shade going to any band. We've picked 10. There's so many, but we've picked 10, and you have no idea what's coming next.
All right. Okay. So you don't know where you're going to put them, but you got to tell me when I play it. The boy band, are they number 4, number 1, number 5, number 3?
Gotcha.
Here we go. We start off with a boy band called Take That. Now, out of 1 to 10, you don't know what's coming, Ronan.
Okay. For me, 2.
2.
Yeah, I'm putting Take That at number 2.
Oh, we know what's going to be at number 1.
Okay, all right. Take That, number 2. Obviously very competitive at one point, right, in your careers?
Very much so. They kind of handed the baton over to us with Never Forget, which was their last big single, and then, before the Bee Gees track. But, it was a gold moment for Boyzone. We felt like the biggest band in the world for a moment. Yeah, it was very special.
It's awesome. All right, Take That in at number 2.
Yeah.
We go and we move on to Westlife.
Oh, not a bad band. I put them together in 1996.
You put them together?
Yeah, I put Westlife together. Yeah, I managed them for a year.
Write a book.
Yes.
Just wild things.
No.
Had no idea.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
just casually, I put them together and I managed them.
Yeah, Louis Walsh and myself put them together, and then I put them on the Boyzone tour. They supported us for a year around the world, and then off they went.
Because they were massive as well.
Yeah, they're still doing it. They've just released a 25-year greatest hits album. Wow. It's just come out, and number 1 in the UK this week. Yeah.
So 1 to 10, where do we put Westlife?
I'm going to put them at 3.
Okay.
Yes.
3.
Personal connection.
Westlife.
Yes. Personal connection. 3.
Why the name Westlife, just quickly?
Well, they were West Side, and 3 of them are from the West Side of Ireland.
Okay.
And that's where the West comes from.
Okay.
But they were called West Side first, and then there was some band in America, I think, called West Side, so we had to change it to Westlife, and there you go.
Interesting. All right. Ranking boy bands from around the world. What about this little one?
Tell me why.
The Backstreet Boys.
Tell me why.
Where do you put them?
I think, for me, they're number 1. I put Backstreet. Yeah.
You got to put them number 1.
I do. I just think They're the best out there. So for me, the Swedish pop songs, the best pop writers.
Was that like Max Martin and stuff?
Max, yeah. It was Dennis Pop at the time, and then Lord rest his soul, Dennis is gone, but Max took over, and Max is the man still today.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's like the biggest Backstreet Boys fan you'll ever meet.
You have just given all of us Backstreet Boys so much satisfaction saying they're number one.
Well, they're so good.
Yeah.
We toured together a lot back in the 90s. We all went to Germany.
Yeah.
We kind of broke in Germany first. And that was the market to break. So we all went there. NSYNC, Backstreet, the three of us were kind of doing bits together.
Why was Germany the market that you needed a break?
Huge pop market. It was just massive. Third biggest pop record industry in the world.
Okay.
It's huge, ginormous. So you go there, and there's so many opportunities, TV shows, festivals for pop music there. And we went there, we did a lot of touring together, and nice bunch of lads. And,
Did you go out with them? Did you ever go out and party with them?
Yes, we did. We spent a lot of time in hotels together. And
Put it in the book.
It's all,
that's awesome.
it's all in the book.
That's awesome.
There is no book. Stop it.
It's going to come out.
Yeah, someone's saying number one. Yeah, they're the best.
All right, Backstreet Boys number one. Take that to Westlife already at 3. Top 3 is already sorted, and we're only getting into it.
Five.
Yeah. Well, 5 and 5.
5.
Yeah.
5.
These guys had they sort of exploded and they sort of disappeared pretty quickly. I felt like they had a career and then they just.
I made 3 or 4 big singles. They're back now. They're actually touring in Australia as we speak. They're right
There's
there
not
now.
5 of them now.
There is.
There is
5 of them back. Yeah. So they too had a documentary moment, and the band came back. They were 3 for a while, but now they're 5. They're back. They're full lineup again.
All right, there we go. 5 at 5. What about this?
Blue.
Blue are good, man. I like the Blue Boys. I was only speaking with one of them because one of the lads is he's a big watch guy, and I like my watches. So he reaches out to me every now and then, asking what I think of this and that and whatnot, and we talk about watches. And so and he's a good lad. I was yesterday I was talking to him.
That's wild.
I like these boys.
That's
They're nice.
wild.
So have I any slots left? Is
You got 4, and then you got 6 to 10.
It's 10. Okay, I'm gonna have to put them outside the 5 though. They're going to 6. Blue
Okay.
are going
So
to 6.
6 is blue.
Yeah.
Were you talking about the AP swatch collection by any chance?
Oh, we were indeed.
I'm trying to get one. Do you want one? I'm trying to.
They're
You don't
fantastic.
get. Yeah.
They look amazing. I mean, we are all a little bit gutted they weren't wristwatches, but there are companies that are going to make bands.
Yeah, you can
that
get a
be able to
strap.
slot
You can
them
get a
into.
strap that slots in. All right, here we go.
Oh, good. Really good.
So you've got 4, and then you got 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh man, this is a disaster. I
NSYNC.
thought I only had 5 slots. I would have placed people outside the 10, outside the 5. I'm going to put these guys at 4.
Yeah.
Definitely NSYNC at 4.
NSYNC.
Yeah.
Did you run into any of them touring?
So they were with us on the Backstreet days as well. There were all of us together.
Gosh, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC,
'Cause it was all
you guys,
Boyzone.
Boyzone, all just touring together.
we're in Germany. We were always on the road doing festivals and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean,
Wild.
it's mad. And I remember. Do you remember? There's all talk about Perlman.
Yeah, Lou Pearlman.
Lou was always there. He was always there with the lads. I remember thinking.
Yeah.
When I was watching
Wow.
the documentary, I was thinking, what you were up to.
Yeah.
It's new. It's mad.
Wow.
It is crazy what goes
Your
on. But anyway,
yeah.
good lads. JT and I played golf last year in St Andrews together. It was
Justin Timberlake
Justin
and you.
Timberlake.
See?
Yeah,
Just dropping.
And but it was one of those 4 balls.
Love it.
It was Lee Westwood. It was 2 years ago. Lee Westwood. Who else? Justin Rose and Justin Timberlake and myself. The 4 of us playing. It was the greatest round of golf.
Was it the 2 Justins versus?
Against Lee and I. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was. We were playing in this called the Dunhill Links competition, which is just unbelievable.
Who won?
Tournament. Well, it's a 4-day event, so it goes on and on and on.
You gave up?
No, Justin and I did not win that. But that was. He's a good guy. What an artist. He's great.
Yeah. Wow.
He's very cool.
All right, we'll keep going. E17.
Yeah, look, good
really
song.
early.
Good song. Really, yeah. I'll put these lads at 10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put.
They
them
only
at
had a
10.
few hits.
But
All right.
I mean, we hung out together a bit over the years. I knew these lads. I know these lads, and some of them are still out there doing it as E17. Really great fellas, great lads. But this song was a game changer. Beat us to number 1 the year our first single, "Love Me for a Reason," came out, 1994. And this was number 1, and we were number 2 at Christmas, and that was tough.
Yeah.
Well, that would have hurt.
Yeah, it hurt.
We've only got, I think, 3 spots left. You got
Yeah,
the 7, the 8, and the 9.
Yep.
New Kids on the Block. Oh,
I mean,
Before our time, maybe.
yeah, a little bit
stuff.
early. I'm going to put them at 9.
You've really...
Did I take 9 up yet?
No.
Yeah, putting them at 9.
Okay.
They really, created an opportunity for the rest of us.
Yeah, I feel like they
definitely they opened the door for boy bands, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were the OGs.
Yeah, they are.
Right?
They definitely are. And back now doing it, and but this is a great song. And then what was this? Remember when we said,
Hanging Tough.
Go. Yeah.
No.
And I'll be loving you.
I think it's
You can't really remember many
Which one?
songs.
2 or 3 good songs.
What,
Yeah.
New Kids on the Block?
9.
9.
Oh, yeah, put him at 9.
Yeah.
What,
There you
what were you singing?
Just one of their other songs. I'm
I
trying
think,
to
is
remember.
this something moment? Something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all I can remember is that one, The Right Stuff and Hanging Tough.
Hanging Tough. All right, what about this, guys? What about this one? Are they a boy band?
They were. Come on, they were. I class them as a boy band too.
I think they're great. They're great, man.
You want to put them at 8 or 7?
8. Definitely 8.
8.
Boys
That means
to
the
Men.
last one is number 7
Lucky.
automatically.
Yeah, which is...
Lucky number 7.
What did you do? You're supposed to put you guys at number 1.
Too kind.
No way.
No?
No way. No.
Too cool.
See, but that was us though. We never put ourselves at the top like that. We would never, and that was kind of our charm, I think, that we never classed ourselves better than anyone else. And honestly, I think for me, yeah, Take That were always the better band. That's the thing. I did.
Why?
Lucky number 7. I'd be happy with 7. I'm happy with 7.
Nah.
For
I
Boyzone.
love that.
Yeah.
Humble, yeah, I mean, you
Got to be higher than 5, mate. Come
Humble,
on,
mate.
Yeah, true. Big mistake. Huge.
No, Ronan Keating, he's done his blind rankings. Backstreet Boys number 1, Take That to Westlife 3, NSYNC 4. In at 5 is 5. In at 6 is Blue. Then we got 7, Boyzone.
Yeah.
8's Boys to Men. New Kids on the Block at 9. E17 number 10.
Yeah.
Brother, please come back to the show. You're just a tremendous
So
human
fun.
being.
I'm down the road. Let me know when you want me back.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Never far away.
If you want to do a morning show,
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
we can probably get you a gig. Are you sure?
No, I'm good, thanks.
You
Thank
sure?
Yeah, I'm just finishing the solo album, which will be out later in the year, and I'm looking forward to that. I'll be back, and I'll be back touring.
All right.
Very soon.
Well, go enjoy your big Boyzone reunion on next month,
Yeah.
and just keep being who you are. You're a tremendous talent. You're
Thanks, guys.
a lovely guy. I know you somewhat outside of all this, and
Thank you.
just a great human
Likewise.
being. So thank you, bro.
You guys keep doing what you're doing. I love it.
All
Every
right.
morning.
Thank you.
you.